And we here back with another one. A short one. It's late. It's late over here. I need to go to work in a couple of hours and everything. But hey, positive power. Prosperous peace to your beautiful mind. And it's the biggest brain in the building. I'm here to just drop off a quick motivational spiritual message, and it's the first one of this particular playlist. This one is called The Importance to Believe in Yourself. Now, as I already stated, this one is a short, quick message. So we skip the whole process of warming up the mind, as I usually do, and we jump right in. I got my points lined up over here. We're going to transition too quickly and call it a night. Now, this is a serious one. Listen, we are living in a time where people are scared of themselves and the things that they know that they can do, like off the bat, natural skills, like people be passing in front of you every day, passing you by every day. But give them a microphone or a pen or a pencil or crayons. What's the other one called? Charcoal. And people be blowing your mind with natural abilities just off the bat. But this goes hand in hand with having more faith in a job that makes that person its wage something secure, something that they can count on, build on. Now, those that understand in which frame of mind you need to be to create a language could immediately understand what about everything that I just said is completely wrong. Because we are supposed to be secure within ourselves. We're supposed to be able to count on ourselves. The one with all the skills, abilities, talents, gifts, dreams, willpower. We came here to build onto ourselves. That is why we came here. We came here to do everything that you need a body for. And then when we leave, we be doing everything that you can only do without a body. And then we repeat the cycle. So for one to build onto itself, one has to believe in itself beyond any measures. Let me flip this page quickly, y'all. But I hope that y'all catch the drift. For one to build on itself, one has to believe in itself beyond measures. Beyond any measures. And it's right there that we lose ourselves at the part of believing in ourselves. We, we don't understand the depth that the magic of language reaches. Language is one of the frequencies that cuts through all 9 dimensions. From the first, the root, till the ninth, the spirit body. You can talk somebody into complete horniness or fear. And you can speak positive empowerment and wisdom into somebody. From the root to the spirit. That one frequency that cuts through all 9 dimensions, and what makes it the one of the most valuable ones, because everybody can hear it. Now here is where it becomes peculiar, because if you're going to build such thing as a civilization, but everybody can hear this sound that comes out of mouths, then it becomes important that you give them one thing to believe in, not something, but one thing. Because if these people, which they are going to do at one point, are going to start turning this sound that comes out of mouth towards one another and hear each other out, we call this nowadays communication. At one point, these people are going to start sharing what they believe in. Now, what happens if you have a whole group of people that believe in themselves as hard as you believe in Jesus today? What would be able to stop you from your dreams and imaginations if you believe in yourself as hard as you believe in Jesus? Wars have been won with spears and bows because there was nothing else to believe in but self. In that time, these people and those before that didn't even direct that energy towards something outside of them. They didn't direct that energy towards something outside of them, towards something giving to them to believe in. That didn't exist. To give somebody something to believe in, which is outside of them. Mm-mm. That doesn't exist. Let me flip this page quickly, y'all. We're almost finished. But this is important to remember. We need to remember now. For this one, let me put the phone down for a second because I need to show y'all something. The page is coming down on me. Wait 1 second. Yeah, we're good to go. We need to remember that every time that we say, I believe, the being leaves where it's currently at to go towards a greater version of itself or a greater student. A greater student because it made a mistake and now it is learning its lesson to be that greater version, or a greater version because the step that it took was a correct one and it immediately arrived at its greater self, leaving its old self behind to be in the past. That is what it means to believe. Now, another thing that we need to remember is that it is taught to us to be afraid of the dark. But the energy inside of you, yeah, that intensifies and accumulates until it forms a clear vision, yeah, or imagination, a vision in motion, or a dream, yeah. These are the lights, a few of them, there are many of them, but these are the lights that will light up your darkness. You are never blind. You can see them constantly, at all times, whether you are awake or whether you are asleep, whether you are alive in a body or whether you are not. You can constantly and always see them. But we are taught to fear the darkness without ever being told that you are the darkness. You are the unknown. The only people that will tell you that dreams don't pay the bills, yeah, are the people that didn't believe hard enough in themselves to pull through. Because when it is just you, your will, the choice that you need to make, and the unknown outcome at the other side of your actions, aka creation, like once you start creating, you don't know what it is going to be until it's finished. Yeah. A person who is living its dream could never give you a advice to make one choose for something outside of itself, like a profession or something. Like the only ones who are able to do that are those who did exactly that, choosing for a profession over their dreams. While your spiritual path and profession becomes visible once you believe that your dream is your purpose. And I repeat, your spiritual path and spiritual profession, becomes visible once you believe that your dream is your purpose. Last point, and last but not least, hear me closely. Please hear me closely now. We need to remember that at one point, your spirit initiated a birth process. Your spirit initiated the birth process of this physical being. And that is because it had a dream. That dream that you have, your spirit had it first. And because it believed in it, it pulled through. And you are the physical outcome. Just as how when you start creating and you don't know what it is going to be until it's finished, and then whatever it is when it's finished, that is the physical outcome. Here is you. And as now it is your turn to pull through, that means that your spirit, the darkness, believes in you. And now it is your turn to believe in it. Like, we need to remember that it is taught to us that we are not perfect, while the only imperfection that you bear is not engaging in the events that are the reason why your spirit initiated the birth process of this physical being that you are. And that is the importance of believing in yourself. Take care of yourselves, for reals, for reals. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves and believe in yourselves because you're worth it. Okay? 1 in a million doesn't exist because in a million ain't no one like you. Only one of a kind. And you have a good night. See you in the next one.